Is it going? It's going now. It didn't crash. Ha ha ha.
Okay, so this next series is going to be a series of journal entries from a particular journal. You'll know who it is at the end. I am beginning to believe it does not exist, that my labors and efforts have been for naught. The arcane rituals to divine an answer have been meaningless. I have poured through endless hours into this one theory, and we are not wrong. I am not wrong. It is simply impossible. The weave, the very fabric of magic, is torn, and I will prove it. I will try one last ritual, one last attempt. I have no other options, no other avenues, no other purpose but then to succeed. And when I do, Shiranar and that blasted woman will finally see that what I speak is truth. If it is not truth, if the power that is locked away is still trapped beyond the weave. No, I am running out of time. They encircle me, they surround me, they wish to stop my research, and my research, our life's work, our greatest accomplishment. Their interference has hampered my ability to ensure the ritual success. I'm running out of time. I will need to change tactics. Immortality. Yes, true immortality will give me enough time to find what I must. I will not fail. Even if I am wrong, and the world will not collapse, I cannot, will not let my work end here, even if I must do it myself. Journal entry number 82519. Written by Vin Lon. This entry is of particular note. We'll ask Alexei to delineate further. And that's the end.
Finland.
I missed the beginning.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in.
Thank you. Sorry, my internet died right when you started.
Oh, rip.
I'll put it in. You know what? We could put it. We could make it a category because I'm gonna be doing more of these.
Yeah. Go for it.
These journals.
Okay.
Like archive or journal. Something.
There we go. Oh, it's supposed to be 82-1519. My mistake. I'm sorry. I missed.
I have completely been ripped out of the narrative. I'm done.
So yeah, to a reminder of who Vinlon is, because everybody would know. That's the tower, the guy who made the tower.
Oh, the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
He seems like a chill dude.
It's all right. All right. So blind person notwithstanding, what's gonna be your plan of attack for all of this?
All right. So we talked about all of the stuff.
Mm-hmm. That you guys found out at the garden, and I'll review what you guys found out. There was 3 things. A person, from what you could tell, went directly through the flowers up to the guard and slit the throat. A guard there were supposed to be 2 guards on watch, but only one was there.
Mm-hmm.
and the emergency escape route from the gardens through the wall that's used as like an illusion to it has an illusion magic to kind of make it seem like it's not there, uh uh was used and was unlocked. And you know for a fact that it's locked, and every royal family member and a few other people, you know, probably like guard commander or the royal the royal Alexei. I apologize. I'm not able to word today apparently. Uh would have access to it. Um and I think that's all three. I think that's all three. Oh, that and there was a rope on the other side of the wall that made it look like someone had used rope to get over the wall.
Yeah, and you can't hide in the flowers in front of the guard. He would have had to have seen the person
Mm-hmm.
and was leaning in a way that suggests he wasn't uh I'm trying to think of the right word.
Alert.
Yeah, alarmed by the person.
Yeah. It was as if the person had just walked up to the guard and slit throat, rather than like there wasn't a struggle or anything like that. So it was either someone knew them, or they were just completely unaware of the person's existence.
Okay. So I would have related that back to you. Uh, do you have any insights or anything, any questions that come to mind?
Do you know who the second guard was supposed to be?
No, I will be going to figure that out.
I thought we had gotten that information.
Had we?
Or at
You
least I
did.
thought I did.
You did.
And I'm sure I would have told Fayette.
You did. And the guard said that the person had called in ill.
But wouldn't they put someone else on it?
That is a good question.
I, I was planning on following up with that.
Because that seems like the biggest hint right now.
Fayette nods. I also assume that this is related to the kidnapping mission that we were on before, given the fact that, according to Charles, they were supposed to give them to somebody but did not. And it seems very suspicious to me that there are multiple kidnapping groups happening at the same time.
It is unlikely.
I was hoping that we could try to interrogate some of those from that group and see if they have any more information to give. If possible, I was wondering if you or Kestra would be interested in interrogating the child.
Well, we have to figure out what state the child is in before we can interrogate it. It was still, comatose.
Forgive me, but this isn't something we seem to have mentioned yet. But would it not perhaps be wise to check out the area where Charles was captured? Look for clues there as to where they would have moved forward from there.
Yes, that would be a good idea. Out of character, Chris, do we know where that is?
No, not at this time. You guys haven't asked into like what happened around that person's like arrest.
I would like to go check on the guards and follow that route. Elliot, would you like to follow up on this?
On what?
On what you just suggested?
Okay, I'm sorry. You said this, and that didn't process for me, Alex.
No,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yes, I
Oh.
can.
No, it's typing.
Oh.
Up.
Oh.
Oh.
He's dead.
He's back.
Oh.
He's trying to probably figure out how to
Come
work
on, Noah.
I believe in you, Noah. Watch it just be the cat.
Typing this long? Probably
Cat's doing a dance on the fucking.
not.
It's just one button being held down.
Told you. uh, See, that's all we had to do. We had to start.
Wait
His
an hour and 20 minutes, and then start. Got it.
Yeah.
It was for like an hour and a half, but yeah.
I mean,
Close
you were
enough.
pretty late too.
Yeah, by
out
like
of
17 minutes?
out of character, it actually might be a better idea, and Fayette might suggest this, of her not interrogating Charles, because she totally has her anger under control, and that won't go horrible.
Yeah, that's part of. Okay. I know there is a time benefit to splitting up, but I don't know if it's worth it. In that I feel like certain people are better at getting information out than others, and if we don't get the information, then the time is lost.
Yeah, I was thinking of splitting up more as an out of character thing, because it can get really hard with 4 people and trying to interrogate the same guy.
Yes, that is fair.
And Jamie, do you have any input?
I mean, Astral just straight up be like, we should not split up. Because there might be things that certain people miss that others will catch.
Right, Fayette will nod to that. Yes, but we need to be quick about all of this.
Efficient with our time.
Then I suggest our best course of action is going back to the castle. We can figure out the location there, we can interrogate Charles. If you wish to see more of where my sister was taken, it is best to do there, and I can figure out what went wrong with the guards.
It might not be the best use of our time to interrogate him, as it does sound like your father already did that. Maybe we could just get
Spark
more of a
notes.
transcript of the part we missed, and then go back to interrogate him further if there are questions that are left.
Good idea. If you can go ahead and procure that.
No, it's
Castor,
Hello,
you've
Noah.
woken up.
Did a fuck you what?
I wasn't sure if you were asleep since you're blind and have a bandage fetish.
Good morning, bud.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm sorry about that.
Did you have a good nap? Sleep well?
feeling too well. I don't know how I slept through 4 alarms, but you know,
Oh,
fine.
damn.
I don't
You
remember
know,
them.
you know,
So.
you know what you should do, right? You should give us your brother's phone number.
Or your phone number. Or both. Let me harass everyone. Give me Brett's phone number. I'll hit him up.
God. Well, yeah, maybe I could do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
we're just talking about what our plan of attack is.
Yeah, we basically just started the session. We had been fucking around before that.
also the character perspective is in the journal archives, in the chats.
Bless you.
It was a hiccup. Thank you, though.
So yeah, what's the first plan of attack?
I think we're going back to the castle, getting information about the already official statement given by Charles, seeing if we have any more questions on that.
Mhm.
If yes, talk to Charles. If not, fuck Charles. He can rot in a hole, apparently.
Go talk to guards. That was the big one.
Maybe talk to a child, but also child was literally just brought into the city a couple hours ago, so it wouldn't shock me if that's a no-go.
Nope, he's cured.
Oh,
He's
okay.
perfectly
Yeah.
cured.
Completely
Child is
comatose.
actually fine,
Mm-hmm.
and
Knew it.
we, as the players, get to decide this.
Yep.
And actually, the child is the big bad, so
And
we've
they
won.
they just fucking bought him a McDonald's kids meal, and he was fine.
All right. Just
Are you taking notes, Liam?
Just taking,
Yeah,
just a
taking
few
notes.
notes real quick.
Did you put down the fantasy McDonald's kids meal?
Yep, I have that written down. It is called
I went to
Nick
go say, make
Again.
sure you got the apples down, and my brain went egg crisps.
That's the worst.
I'm like,
That's the
what?
worst.
Jesus.
Yeah, see, fun fact. If Iris would ever let Nadinia have it, Nadinia's trauma would be completely cured. But you keep losing out on getting it, so you get stuck with the trauma.
Yep, McDonald's actually helps your soul instead of hurts your very core as you realize
McDonald's
you're
is
still
like a
funny.
better healer than any like cleric could ever be. It just cures all diseases, and just no one has figured it out yet.
I'm a cleric of Mickey D.
Yeah. Oh, what god do you pray to? The one that has a red afro and wears yellow.
I cast double.
I am writing so many notes right now.
Oh no, we gave Chris the big bad.
Ronald McDonald's.
Ronald.
Final boss is Ronald McDonald.
His avatar is that Happy Meal thing that walks around and
Mm.
talks.
Oh, the creepy one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The big fucking purple chicken nugget or whatever.
No.
the Happy Meal.
Those are the horsemen that he has.
Oh, okay.
Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I'm sorry, the McDopolis.
We gotta stop. We've already missed so much of this session. Okay, you guys.
Quality material we're working on here.
We'll wake up slowly. Yeah.
We're basically writing the campaign for you at this point, Chris.
All right. So
The hamburger.
were you guys going through the letters or no?
Oh,
Later seems like a better time.
later seems good.
Okay. So you guys start heading, getting ready to head out and everything.
Mhm.
And you hear the bar getting rowdier and rowdier. It's getting to probably like closer to like 4 or 5 o'clock. So quitting time for a lot of a lot of the normal people,
Mm-hmm.
and start heading down the stairs. And Aster, you see Carol,
Mm-hmm.
and he is talking to a hooded figure in gray. And I will put up their little thing. And actually, I need everybody besides Kestra to roll a wisdom save for me.
Gross.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
Those
cool.
ones though.
Okay, so that's a person.
Okay, Edgelord.
So the individual, when Elliot and Aster, you set your eyes on them, your sight kind of just slides off of them as if they are like a general part of the background, like as if your eyes have just determined that this person is just so unimportant that you take no notice of them. They're just kind of like background noise. But your eyes can just snap back to it and you're like, okay, that was weird. Fayette, you see this person, you move on.
I would have done that even if I had the first effect.
As normal. As normal. And Kestra, as you pass by this person, they just are just,
Oh,
a
look,
person.
Yeah.
They are just a person.
And I kind of pause. Are they like, do they seem to be having like a normal conversation, or is it like something that a bit more...
Go ahead and roll a perception.
Yikes.
These are not hard checks. 10 was fine.
Okay.
The conversation that you hear over the rowdiness, it seems as if this person is looking for someone.
Oh.
And they are kind of not interrogating so much as just asking around.
Okay.
And your father kind of looks over and gives a little gesture to you of like, this is the guy.
Oh, this is the guy that like came in.
Mm-hmm. And
his gesture is.
see, it's a slow like head tilt nod.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like,
I was
one.
just thinking very obvious pointing finger.
He's like, no.
That
Okay.
he's got his hand over the guy like an
Yeah.
arrow
Yeah.
and is pointing downwards over and over again like this guy, this one, this guy.
Yeah.
No.
I forget. Who was looking for this person again? Like, I remember, like, someone coming into the bar because he came in and was looking for this person. Is that, like, the guard, or was that...
It was a guard.
Okay.
If you remember, they had been questioning because there had been a string of thefts.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And the person turns towards you and says, "Can we talk?"
I'll look back at, like, Fayette and the rest of them.
Fayette's, I think she, like, almost walked out of the place before realizing you weren't following.
Mm-hmm.
And she is standing in the doorframe, not noticing people trying to get in, just waiting for you.
Yeah, you have made a small little queue. There's like 4 people that are like, "Hey, what is there some? Is there a fight? Fuck! Of course there's a fight. Ah, man, we're missing it."
I'll catch up.
Fayette looks perturbed, but she nods and will leave.
I guess I'll wait with him so that he can actually know where we're going and get into the castle.
Mostly that second
Yes.
part.
That would be good.
Kestra, follow Fayette if you don't mind.
Yeah, I think she's like looking at between them and nods, following.
Well, lead the 2 people to a booth.
Looks
Farther.
over. The person looks over at at Elliot for a second, and then just kind of shrugs. And so now that you can see the person, clearly female.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "I have a proposition for the princess. I don't think she would much mind me giving it to her directly. I can give you some information about your missing royalty. In exchange, you don't tell her where you got this."
I have not known her for very long, but I have a feeling that won't fly.
I don't have much of a choice. There are people talking and looking for me for something I didn't do.
Theft?
No, murder. I don't kill people.
So you do steal?
Is that what Elliot says?
Yeah.
Did a crime?
Did it? Crime?
Channeling some serious hardcore there.
I think Aster does kind of like look over at you and just kind of like snorts. Like, of course.
She pulls out a single corset. Not corset. What's the thing?
Wow.
Not a corset. What's the thing?
Corset.
Coronet.
Fucking forward.
I would have been much more impressed with the corset.
Coronet the crown.
Yeah, that one. And it's golden, and she sets it in front of you.
Is this clearly Fayette's sisters?
Yes.
Okay, I just like stare at it, like, that's property of the crown, obviously.
Yes, and I'm giving it back.
Okay.
Someone is using my methods as a ruse for how they got in.
And your methods would have been...
I have certain abilities that I can't tell you, but know that no wall can keep me from what I want. But your information In exchange, know that I did not do this.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Can I make an insight?
Yes, you may.
Do I have guidance? I think I can get myself. Dude, can I guide myself?
Yes, you may.
Insight. So.
What were you looking for, by the way?
Just to see if they're like telling the truth about them being innocent.
Okay, so there's not a whole lot of, you know, you usually tell by, face and how they look, and they clearly have a mask on, so kind of hard to tell. But their posture is very tense, anxious, as if they were ready to have to run.
So, I'm not saying you did do it or you didn't do it. I don't know these things, but why do you have her crown?
I stole it from, well, that's part of the information. Do we have a deal?
Like
I mean, I guess I can't tell Fayette who you are if I don't know who you are.
Yeah. Aster kind of sighs and like looks over at Elliot, the weak link here.
Sorry.
That's fine.
There is an individual that may know where she is in the city. However, once I tell you that this person's name, understand that I had nothing to do with what he does, what they do, and I would advise you be not a part of it at all. His name is Lieutenant. Hold on, I need to make sure I say his name correctly before I say it, because if I get this wrong, if I get this wrong one more time. All right. Lieutenant Einsborough of the Red Bands. Go ahead and roll a history check for me, Aster.
Okay.
All right, so you personally have not met this guy. But you know that he is one of the. He would probably be in the same rank as Fayette within the Red Bands. That's not that's pretty high, all things considered, because the Red Bands are much less than the Guards.
Yeah.
But yeah. He had this. I don't know why. I don't care why. I just know that he came to me with a job, and I saw it on his desk. I knew what it was immediately. I took it and ran.
Did you find out what the job was before you left?
It was taking some book in an archive. I'm not sure what. I didn't stick around to find out more. What with that being in their possession.
Did he mention which archive?
She just shrugs.
Well, that kind of does line up.
I just know this. They're going to say that I did this. I was not there that night. And she stands and leaves.
Points to crown. Do you want me to carry this? Do you enough room in your bag?
I can find a space.
All the paper?
Tries to. What?
All the paper in your bag?
It's a reasonable amount of paper.
As he opens his bag and it just explodes with paper.
Right. Stands up. Better hurry up or it's already gonna be in there.
Oh, she's probably already in the castle.
It was only.
I've never seen a woman speed walk nearly. She's so fast.
It was only 5-6 minutes of talking.
I'm in the.
So Faya, as you enter the castle,
Yeah. It's a good thing Kestra's got that extra movement.
you.
Oh, I was gonna say I stop when the guards come up and inform them that the person accompanying me, Kestra, and another individual, Aster, coming with Elliot, are to be allowed on the castle grounds.
They nod and then one of the guard informs you, should I have the detective see you now?
Detective?
Yes, there's a detective here that said that your father requested that you work together. Were you not informed?
I was not. Where are they?
They're in the gardens right now.
I will meet them there.
Very well.
I will go start walking towards the gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Fayette's figured out how to clip through the floor like a speed run.
Speed run.
She finds a flagpole and bolts up.
She begins to run towards the southern wall and then just like runs into the corner.
Grab
And
a
keep
traffic
doing
cone
it.
and push yourself through the wall.
She keeps doing it. She keeps doing it, but while she's doing it, she keeps drawing her weapon over and over again.
While holding a clay pot. Yeah, I got this.
And then she's gone.
And gardens.
All right. I look around in the garden.
You see a dragonborn. He's rather large. Seems to have much finery about him, and a woman that's kind of leaned up against the other side of where that blood was.
Mhm.
You know, next to the door. Seems to be watching him.
Okay.
And she looks over. Oh, boss, I think the princess has arrived.
Oh, yes. Hello, I am Clordoth Nixtras. I run the Clordoth Nixtras Detective Agency. Yes.
Chris, you're trying to kill me.
And here he is.
Oh no.
Is he trying to eat something while he talks to me?
No, that's just how he sounds.
Oh no.
Racially insensitive.
What?
What is he?
He's a
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn.
You said that.
No, he's not a dragonborn. That's not okay.
I mean, honestly, that's the same shape that Bowser has.
So he's a lizardborn.
Bowser's a dragon.
No, he's fucking not.
He's a bearded dragon. Look, that guy even has a beard. He's a bearded dragon. It tracks.
Oh no.
Okay, so he's a bearded dragonborn. The new subrace that Chris has made.
Um, so I see that your sister has been kidnapped. How may I be of assistance to you?
I hate you.
Do I know anything about this detective agency?
No, you do not.
I give a very slight but polite bow to both him and the lady who was behind him.
She gives a wave.
Oh, that is my assistant. She is June. June, introduce yourself.
And she stands up better and gives a kind of a flourishing bow and says, "Your Majesty, I'm not sure who you are, but I'm sure if you're with royalty, I'm sure that I'm sorry, the bandages are throwing me way off. Usually I'm able to tell, but I don't. Who are you?"
Oh, I'm a nobody. Kestra, actually.
So Kestra nobody. Um
That'll do.
we're here to help you examine the crime scene. My employer here.
Yes, I have a good eye for these things. Well, I have been doing this for several years now. I come from the north, in the sands of the desert. I came here to use my talents to better effect. Yes.
I see. We appreciate any help that is given, especially if it comes from His Highness.
Yes. I see that the culprit can't walk through these flower fields. Is there something, anything I should know about this scene that you may have already identified?
I will go ahead and tell him exactly the conclusion that Elliot and I came up with.
Mm-hmm. And why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? I don't understand. Jamie, what's wrong?
Fuck yourself.
Jamie, what's wrong? Is something wrong?
Hmm.
You don't like Mr. Nix Rose? I think
Fayette
he's
is
kinda-
dying inside, but she's got the perfect bitch face of neutrality.
You know how bad this is gonna fucking sound on the VOD?
So bad.
Yeah, come on. All of our fans, they're gonna riot.
Mhm.
Marissa.
Mhm.
Marissa's gonna riot. A singular
Marissa's
fan.
gonna agree with me.
She would.
So your culprit seems to have come through these flower fields and slashed the poor guard's throat. I see.
Was that what I told him? Because I thought I didn't tell him that.
Oh, wait. I thought you said you found out. You told him like what you discussed with Elliot, like what you
Yes,
found out.
but I said that I didn't think he came through the flower bed. That I think that the trail through the flower beds and the rope over it, just a ruse to try to throw off the trail.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. I apologize.
Yep, no problem.
Oh, this this sounds like the work of a certain thief that we have been hunting. Isn't that right, June? Greyface.
Gray face.
She's just slow. The assistant slowly just like face palms. For the last time, boss. She calls herself Silverwind. Okay?
Just because a criminal calls themselves something doesn't mean you have to follow it.
Oh, I like this one. She is very. She understands. Yes, yes, yes. Now, as I have been told, this door here, it leads to the outside. Yes.
Yes.
It seems to me that this may have been a entry point for your would-be kidnappers. Yes, but
Either that or they were inside the castle already.
yes, but to open this door, you need a key, right?
Yes.
Yes, you need a key.
And at this point, Aster and Elliot, you guys are now entering the castle. They have informed you that that the princess has gone to the gardens to talk to a detective.
Excellent, thank you. This is Aster. Moonlight.
Moonlight.
If he could get a temporary pass or something for the castle at some point, not now, we're busy, but at some point that would probably help.
Of course.
Thank you. Head
And
toward the garden.
yeah. And the Dragonborn kind of pushes at the door with his cane and goes,
I feel like I have these. I have a subtle instinct here. Let me tell you, I have been doing this job for several years now, and my instincts, they are very very keen, very what is the word?
"You're cunning, sir."
Yes, very cunning. Yes.
The amount of unimpressed cannot be portrayed verbally that is being shown. This is her normal face, but like
Hester rarely frowns, but this is the time.
I do believe that your door was opened by an individual from the inside. Yes. And if it was my take, I believe that your sister, the princess, would have been the one to open it. Yes. She is the only one at these times that could have opened it. Yes. Did your sister say anything about nightly visits with some lover of some sort? Yes.
how old is my sister again?
18.
Okay. Fayette's eyes kind of narrow at him. She thinks for a moment and she says, "Nothing about visits. Just letters And even then, it would be a far push to call lovers.
Oh, yes. I can see. Oh, 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 hmm, hmm, hmm. Perhaps I am mistaken. Hmm. Well, we'll have to see what that Greyface was looking for in the castle. Something was clearly stolen if she was involved. Yes, yes, yes.
And at this point, Aster, Elliot, you guys are walking into the gardens, and you see this dragonborn examining the illusory wall and door.
If you believe it is this thief that you are looking for, then I would encourage you to pursue that.
Yes, yes. I
Oh.
will.
Lean over to Elliot after hearing that and just goes, hide the crown until these bozos leave.
I will go and examine more of the castle if you don't mind. We will
Of course.
conduct our investigation and inform the king of our findings. Yes, yes.
We
Yes.
will conduct our own. If you find anything of relevance, please let us know.
And I assume the same courtesy, vice versa. Yes. Come June, we have much work to do. Yes. Yes.
And he starts walking away.
Seems incompetent. If you say so.
He was recommended by my father, so I am sure that there is a purpose. But he wasted much of our time. I turn around. I'm assuming I see Elliot and Aster.
Elliot just looks distressed.
And
I mean, they're
Aster is just keeping a very close eye on the Dragonborn as he walks out. Very suspicious and not trustworthy at all.
I don't know if he can walk. He just waddles.
Yeah. Might want to send
I'm not sure.
your bird thing after them.
I mean, they will notice it's not usual for owls to roam. I'm sorry. Yeah, I do that.
I'm not sure how much of you heard of that, but those are detectives from an agency that my father has brought onto the case to aid. I am not entirely impressed, nor do I think
What agency?
they take a. God, don't make me remember it. What was the name of the agency, Chris?
Nick's Rose Detective Agency.
It's his surname.
Yeah. Nick Rose Detective Agency.
Do
Know
I know
that?
the name?
Anybody can gladly make a history check.
And history.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nice, Master.
Yeah. Fucking history.
Did I sleep with him? I don't think I slept with him.
Oh, I definitely did not sleep with that guy.
I feel like you would remember if you slept with that guy.
100%.
I don't know if that's a good thing or
I
not.
don't think you'd be walking if you slept with that guy.
Oh my god.
You think he topped?
There's a lot that I'm not comfortable with going into on this.
Yep. It's
I
fine.
just drank a big thing. God damn it, Jamie! I almost spit that out.
Not everyone's a DILF. Alright. So,
You guys
I
can
mean-
remember that for my campaign.
Not everyone's a DILF. Some people are MILFs.
got it.
DILFs.
Yeah, the reason I asked is because he said he was from up north, also Dragonborn.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So, Castra, Not really. Name's not ringing any bells of any particular note. Elliot? Again, name's not ringing any bells whatsoever.
And I feel like it should.
Mm-hmm.
Did not to question your father, but are we sure your father actually selected that man?
I suppose.
Fayette,
Yeah.
roll an insight.
Okay.
Ugh.
So, it doesn't sound like your dad to take on external sources, but he is having ambassadors come more often.
I suppose
So-
it would not hurt to ask him to be sure.
I could maybe ask Alexei.
Yes, that would be good.
And as possible.
Yes, it would be good if they are not from my father, not to just let them poke around the castle. They have no business here.
Right. I will go take care of that. And here, I hand Aster my entire bag
Thank you.
so that he can.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, sure, I'll just take the bag. I could have just taken it out, but sure, I'll just take the bag. It's fine.
I
No-
just look at this exchange like, okay.
Kit doesn't know what to do with stolen merchandise. I gotta go.
Yeah, just go. It's fine. Who else is up top on this garden? Any guards or anything?
Not as many.
Okay.
There's probably 3 guards versus like the 8 that were there before.
Okay. Kind of gesture for the 2 of them to follow me into a more hard to see area of the garden.
Do not step on the plant.
I won't.
But she'll follow after.
All right, you guys move off to towards the wall,
Mm-hmm.
more secluded area.
Castro's very careful not to step on any flames.
And I reach into Elliot's bag, realizing how much fucking paper's in here. Kind of curses. Is like, what the fuck?
Just a bunch of crinkling sounds.
Yeah.
All your organized stuff gone.
Off in the distance, Elliot is distressed.
And like pulls out the crown and hands it over to Fayette.
Fayette takes it very gingerly, looks it over, and looks at you just. It's not anger, it's just ice cold.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get this?
What is it?
This is my sister's crown.
I got some intel from a person I cannot name for their own personal safety.
Fayette thinks for a second but nods. What intel did you get? Are they involved in this?
They were not involved in the kidnapping, but was recruited to get a book from an archive. When they found the crown on the desk of Lieutenant Ironsword?
Einsboro.
Einsboro.
Mm-hmm. Fayette, you've dealt with him a couple of times before. Likeable enough fellow, doesn't He
Yes,
follows the law.
follows the law. Yes. She would probably look about as shocked as she possibly can, as she looks down at it and she says, "Do you believe this source to be reputable?"
I can't believe them coming to me in the first place. They had taken the princess just to set up something else. Why go through that much risk to identify yourself, feel yourself, and then
The lieutenant is a very honorable man, one who follows the law.
Are we to trust this person who had the crown for him?
I do. Chris, I know there's a link between the people that were kidnapped and like the camp we infiltrated and like the red bands. I know there's a connection, I just forget what it is. There's something I picked up and like was a meeting to tell people.
If I remember right, the guys were afraid of the red bands.
Yeah.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I'll go in the corner.
Or they like had the bands on them.
So no. So your first guy, and the goblin, they had mentioned that there was a golden arrow and a red band at a meeting with their captain that got evaporated. They're not sure like what the specifics of that meeting were or anything like that.
So it was a red band with a golden arrow on it?
No.
Or just like a red band and
there was a golden
Yeah.
arrow guy
yeah.
and a red band guy.
Two. Okay.
So remind me of the factions again. The Green Boys are Robin Hood-esque.
So Blue Jays
Okay.
are the men in tights.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're blue, not green.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
golden arrows are the criminals.
golden arrows are the criminals.
Will do anything.
That will do any job.
Yeah.
And red bands are the pseudo guards of the city.
Backup guards. Okay.
Yeah.
So Golden Arrow made sense to be at the crime boss meeting. Red band weird. Okay. Thank you. I will get used to these new factions and new places eventually.
No, it's okay.
He just kind of shrugs. I mean, it does line up with the intel we got from the goblin. Red band and the golden arrow. The meeting. The tenant of the red bands is behind all this. It makes sense.
Yes, it is adding up in an unfavorable way. Thank you.
They said the detective, he does like air quotes, said something about a thief.
Yes, a gray face.
He said that that's the one that broke in.
That's who he believes to break in, although he also believed another possibility was that my sister let in the person, supposedly a lover of some sort. I do not believe that to be the case. The person she was speaking to was only through letters, and any feelings were very, very recent. It is still something to possibly look into, although...
Letters?
Yes, I handed them to Elliot. They're probably in his pack.
Oh. Starts digging through the bag.
Yes, perhaps.
Try
there's
not to, like,
some note.
undo any of the organization.
Roll and investigate. Uh-oh. Did I run out of power? I
Uh-oh.
did. Damn it.
Oh no!
Your mouse died?
Yeah, my mouse died.
Okay.
Roll an investigation for me.
I'm giving
And
myself...
tell me what it is while I'm...
I'm giving myself guidance because I suck.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I suck. It's 6.
So, you succeed.
Okay.
It's just that it's a fucking mess.
Yeah. He kind of like winces. Fuck.
Why would you do this to me?
I'm so sorry.
Why would you,
Just
why
hear
would
the
you do this?
evisceration of the organization in there.
Apparently, should have fucking left my owl with you.
The
I've
real
been
criminal.
betrayed.
A real
I've
criminal.
been betrayed. Ugh.
I put my hand out to take the letters.
Okay.
I start to divide them in like 3 parts. Then I look over at Kester and divide them in 2 and hand one to
Uh-huh.
Aster. And I start reading through them.
I twiddle my
So,
thumbs knowing I'm useless.
so,
I
a
ask
lot
if-
of it...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What are
I
you
was
gonna
going to ask if Kester would like to investigate anything around here. See if possibly there was something with the scene that we missed.
I can.
I apologize. I
look
do not
around.
know
I'm sorry.
what you are capable of.
All I can smell are flowers.
Do you walk around by smell?
No, I can, air quotes, see shapes.
She did punch that one invisible prick.
Yeah. I can patrol for invisible things, but I don't know if they're invisible, which I suppose makes it not a difference if nobody tells me they're not there.
Walk up to a person. Hey, is this person here?
I mean, that would get an immediate reaction out of that person.
You may stay if you do not think that your investigating would lead to anything.
I'll walk around and listen. Maybe I'll come up with something.
If you overhear anything, or if the guards say anything, let us know.
Very well. And I start to patrol the courtyard as they.
Hey guys, remember when I could see invisible shit? That was great.
Yeah, you didn't find out until like the very end of the campaign.
It was like the last session.
It's not invisible shit, you just see through illusions.
Okay, yes. Remember when I could do that really cool thing I didn't learn I could do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is really not in Kesh's wheelhouse.
Nope.
So,
Sorry, I just didn't want you to stand there.
No, it's good. It's very much in character.
So, you guys begin looking through looking through the letters. A lot of it goes over both of your heads, because it's mostly arcane bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently I need to come read these letters, but I'm busy.
That's fine. I'm skimming anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about love, which is also be arcane to these people.
This is the one that sticks out for the both of you. Roll a 1d2. I don't care who.
Your sister.
I don't care who.
Ooh.
Then Fayette, you find this letter. And here it is.
sack.
Soontai.
Do I see anything about what time he's talking about?
Nope. That's probably something that the other side would have.
I will show this to Aster.
Okay.
But Fayette's kind of shaking her head. Does not sound like my sister to have someone come out of the blue late at night meet up with.
I mean, how old is she?
18.
Yeah, it does sound like something that would happen.
It does not sound like my sister.
Ever approach you about anything about love?
Yes.
How recent was that?
Before we left.
Yeah, she definitely met up with this guy. Or who was supposed to be this guy.
I disagree with that. I told her she wasn't in love.
Logic and feeling do not mix well. And telling someone they don't love someone doesn't change how they feel, or they think they feel.
Fayette's looking at you just like, what?
Pikachu surprise.
She probably asked you because she wanted your approval. Or support. And maybe was her own way of telling you that she was maybe seeing someone. I mean, you are her older sister. She probably looks up to you.
No, she would have said it outright. She knows how I am.
Emotions can fuck with a lot of people's logic.
Castra,
Hi.
you find an abandoned knife.
How did I find this knife? Did I step on it? Do I smell it?
No. Like it came in.
Yes,
You
it
smell the
smells like
knife,
a
yeah.
knife.
Look, I don't know, man.
Smells like murder.
Smells like
No.
murder.
So the reason why it wasn't able to be found was because it was in the flower bed. And everyone knows not to,
Step in the flowers.
step in the flower bed. And it was, in an area that you'd have to clearly like walk into to get to it.
Okay.
But with your 15-foot range,
I
You
see a
can-
knife.
yeah, you see a knife.
Knife.
A
Alright. I will tiptoe through the flowers.
All right, give me an acrobatics.
Fayette whips around. She senses this.
I
Oh my
just
God,
had
that's
to
a two.
resist the urge to fucking say
So
Like crush a posy.
rip. A posy?
The flower.
ring around the roses.
They're marigolds.
Miracle!
I don't know what a posy looks like, but they're a kind of flower.
So the way there to pick it up is fine. How do you inform everyone that you found it, or what? Or you
Do
just
not
pick it up?
shriek across this courtyard. A knife! But,
No!
Hey, Custer, what do you have there? A knife! No!
big energy. But I will, like trot over, and maybe in that excitement is when I fail to take due
So-
care.
So you excitedly you start tiptoeing back, and you almost made it, and you start with, "Hey guys, just a
Crunch.
sickening crunch.
Oh no.
Fayette,
does the slow turn.
Fayette, one
Thanks
of
for
your
holding a
one of your
knife.
children just died."
Fayette, I found a knife. I smell it. Doesn't smell like blood. Look, I'm not gonna lick it to find out.
There are a range of emotions that Fayette is feeling,
Great,
Esther
I can't
kind
see
of
any of
like,
them.
but she pushes it down
and
and she says,
she is blind.
"Thank you." And
Most
yeah,
of them-
that's why she didn't lose it. She takes the knife.
Most of them rhyme with murder.
I mean, he only killed one flower. That's pretty impressive.
Is it invisible or just it was too hard to see?
It was too hard to see. So this knife is actually kind of weird. It is a pure obsidian, and the blade has a marking scratched into it. It's like it's got this white kind of mark to it.
Is
And
it
it
the
is-
one we saw before?
Yes, it was. Yes, it is.
From where?
I don't remember what this looks like. Tell me what.
It's in the mysterious emblem.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's a spider.
Spooter.
He is
Well,
a scooter.
It looks
Do you
like
do
I
you,
was.
do you do you do you do you do you explain what it looks like?
Yes.
Because this didn't come up last time.
Where was this emblem before?
On a book.
It was
Spell book.
on a book Elliot found.
Yeah, spell book.
This is the same symbol on one of the spell books Elliot found.
Do you explain what it looks like?
It looks like two V's inside of a W.
Hey, Kestra. That sounds
Yeah.
extremely familiar.
Okay. It's
Almost
their symbol.
excessively. Yes, it is.
Circle.
What was that?
The circle. They're a extremist group dedicated to the dominance of the mortal species and the downfall of the dragons.
And would a group like that take us? I'm sure.
That's a good question. Very good question. I don't think there would be any
You-
reason. for
There,
this.
you wouldn't know.
Can I like
Yeah.
look back at the letter and try to think of like a castle that flies in the sky?
I mean, that would. I think anyone could.
Anybody could tell you.
Point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grace Point.
Perhaps
Yeah.
they're trying to blame it on this boy. If he came here from Graves Point.
Not entirely sure if.
Boy came from Graves Point.
Yeah.
Yes.
The princess was messaging a third Arcanist studier from Grace Point. They were.
We're gonna switch gears real quick.
Okay.
All right.
Because
Elliot.
Uncle Kong.
Elliot, as you are running by, Are you running or are you walking? What are you doing?
I walk in the castle.
Okay, just making sure.
Don't run in the halls, Jesus.
So you find emissary not Jariana,
Oh, geez, that would
Verona.
be.
the
Oh no, I need an adult.
he is an adult.
Barely.
You find emissary Verona just lying in the middle of the corridor that you are running through.
Verona, please.
Walking. I stopped because that's not good. That's not a good choice. Uh, Miss Verona.
What? Huh? What? Huh? What?
Do you need assistance
No,
to your room?
no, I'm looking for someone.
May I ask who? Perhaps I can help.
My brother. He was supposed to meet me in my room, and I didn't see him, so I came out here to find him.
I'm sorry, I wasn't aware your brother was coming.
No,
Do-
he helped me get here because he does the teleporting thing, and I don't. And I mean I do, but I don't. It's complicated.
Were people aware that your brother was here? He might have
Yeah,
been. Oh, okay.
I think. I don't know. I just walked in.
Chief diplomat, guys.
Come with you. He might have been stopped from entering. We can go talk to the guards. I'm sorry. Who is your brother?
Um, Zachary.
That means nothing to me because I wasn't there. I'm like,
Nope.
okay, okay. Zachary, right? Why don't we get you back to your room, and I will ask Master Alexei, about.
Okay, I'll go back.
Thank you.
If you see Zachary, can you tell him that we gotta go home soon? Cause Jariana's getting upset. Something about something about a something about.
Not the hall.
Huh? What? Huh? What? Wait, where am I?
The hallway.
Oh,
Still.
hey, have you seen my brother Zachary?
No, you
Okay, I'm
need to
gonna
go
go
to
back
your
to my room. I'm gonna
room.
go back to my room now.
Thank you.
And she just like a shining glowing door just appears below her, and she just falls through.
Oh
Like
no,
the way
Michael
they-
got her.
It's
Michael got her. No, I'm kidding.
it's
It's
the
that fall you do
slow
into
fall.
bed. Yeah.
It's a slow fall. Like it's like that. Like she's like slowly sinking, and like her limbs just suddenly jerk as she's like falling more and more, and then bloop, and it closes.
Okay. Right.
We didn't see it fair for Roman last.
So I keep going now that I am confused.
Oh, how odd.
All right, where are you headed?
To find Alexei, because
Mm-hmm.
he is the one I talked to about all this shit. Follow up. Do I know that Verona is a Kel?
Yes.
Was that okay? That was brought up.
Yes.
Okay.
That was definitely brought up.
Okay.
Okay. It wasn't brought up, but like, just based off of your general history, that Verona Kell was at one point a queen.
At one point, a queen. It doesn't
Mhm.
make sense to send someone else. So logic dictates that this is. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will go look for Alexei.
I assume the first place you look is his office.
Yes, if he actually goes to his office, that would be the place.
He does, because there's just mountains of paperwork sitting in there.
Paper.
That's unfortunate.
Alexei, he seems to be enjoying himself while at his desk, just stamping, writing notes and things
Sociopath.
like that.
Sociopath.
He is a
I
devil.
mean, I want to sit at a desk. I've
Just-
been stressed, but
Just
I
plain
enjoy the
keyboard.
knock on the door, wait for appropriate
Come.
acknowledgement. Come in, give a slight bow. Hello, Master Alexei. I had a few questions.
Waves a hand, sit, and continues working.
First of all, Princess Fayette would like my Alex brain is blanking, transcript of the interrogation of Charles. I feel like we missed a bit of that. Did someone take that down?
Well, my best scribe was gone, so these will have to do. As he hands you a series of papers.
Yes, thank you. Furthermore, I was sent to ask if the ambassador from Shiranar came with anyone. Did she? She said her brother was here too. Did he get checked in?
He thinks on a moment. Zachary Kell. Yes. Why?
Thanks.
Is there something wrong?
He didn't show up to her room like she expected.
Odd. Continues on. And then he pauses as if, realizing
Wait a
like
second.
what was wrong with, him saying that. I should elaborate. Zachary Kell has been visiting our archives for a number of years now. He comes and goes as he comes and goes as he pleases. He has been given special access.
Perhaps someone should go check for him. Then I will take care of that.
No need. Is there? You need him? You need a note sent to him?
Yes. His sister says they need to return immediately for some reason. She fell asleep instead of actually saying why. But
He just sighs. Very well. And he begins writing a note. Picks it up, folds it, and then tosses it into the air. And it turns into a paper bird.
I
And,
love those.
and flies off. Anything else?
Yes. Finally, we were curious as to if the king had given any reasoning for his selection of assistants.
You speak of the Nixros Detective Agency.
Yes, there was some concern he was not actually who he said he was.
Oh, he is who he says he is. I was the one that actually made the request from His Majesty.
All right, as long as he is trustworthy, that was the main
No,
concern.
he is not.
Oh, okay. Why was he requested?
Because I am more interested in his assistant.
I'm sorry, I will not pry into your personal life.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, really? Huh?
Slow blink. In her competency, not her body, fool.
I mean, still.
That still could be taken.
Nope.
It turns just bright red.
For some reason, this Nyxros has gained himself a very prolific assistant. And I'm not sure if I like seeing something like that. Generally that means that someone is trying to make a play of some sort. Maybe take someone's company or use them as a front. And so I have been watching them. And the best way to watch someone you are suspicious of is to tell them they have free reign and see what they do.
Nods. I will leave them to that then, and tell the princess wary, but he's
Yes.
be here. I will let you get back to your paperwork. I'm sorry.
It is no need to apologize. I give answers when necessary. Ah, by the way, your wizardry exam shall be coming soon. I
Oh.
believe you will be entering into 3rd tier magic soon.
Yes. That's the hope.
Your competency will be tested.
Nods.
Yep, that's the point, buddy.
And he will wave you off.
This is all very unfortunate. I will return to my compatriots.
Yep. About when you open the door, you hear a soft crunch.
I wince.
Yeah, so I give the knife to Fayette, and I like wipe the God, I can't remember the name of it, but it's the white stuff that's in the stems of flowers.
Pollen?
Sap?
No, might be sap. I'm not
Goo.
certain. You know, it's the goo
God
inside
goo.
a dandelion. Anyway,
The god goo.
God googer.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Quick question, Chris. And I
Mhm.
know I've asked this before. I know my sister's interested in wizard stuff. Is she a practicing wizard?
Yes. She's not very good, but
Mm-hmm.
she is learning from Alexei. However, so your brother is the sorcerer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your sister is
The Whistler.
not a genius, but she's dedicated.
Mm-hmm. She's got gumption.
Yeah.
In comparison to Elliot, how quality is she at magic?
Not even close.
Rip her own.
The issue is less competency on her side and strength. She's always been kind of frail,
Mhm.
and therefore she can't perform, a lot of the big magics.
See, I thought that'd be opposite. The frailer the wizard, the more powerful they are.
No,
Yeah.
that makes stupid logic.
Well, that's every single D&D player.
Obviously, less
Ah.
constitution means that I can cast
Everyone
bigger
knows that humans
fireball.
in real life have point by smile.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she's got a 4 in Constitution, that's so many points to put in intelligence.
Yeah, right?
Intelligence
Well, that's it.
and more intelligent.
The mind is willing, the body is not. All right.
Well, it could be possible that if she did meet with this Zach,
Oh, you're looking for Zach too.
yes,
You're looking for him?
No,
Looking
no,
for
Alexei said he'd send a bird to him, but he's Zachary Kell, the prince of, or one of the princes from Graves Point, is here.
Oh, it just said Zach, and I hand him the letter.
I do suppose it is a common name. This is the wizard your sister was speaking of?
yes, the one that apparently is from Graves Point.
I do know Master Kell is also a wizard. I believe he's in the archives.
Then we will go find him.
We alight to the archives.
To the archive.
As we're walking, I hand Elliot the knife and let him know about it.
Thank you. May I have my bag back?
He was like going to give it to you, and then like Fayette like stepped in. He was like, "All right." I was like, "Oh yeah, I had to dig through it to find the letters."
Okay.
a bunch of crumpled paper at the top.
No, he didn't crumple any paper. It's just like there might be a few that are like sticking out and like might have gotten rearranged slightly.
All the reports I was working on are now mixed together.
Yeah.
Ruin.
Rip.
All right. So you guys head over towards the archives, but you meet him halfway as he seems to be holding a letter in his hand. And he hasn't noticed you guys. He's too busy staring at the letter like, I don't what?
I mean, I wouldn't recognize him, right?
No.
Okay.
But Aster, or not Aster, Elliot.
I hope
you would.
Aster doesn't recognize it.
Elliot, you recognize him immediately, mostly because of the white hair. That's not all that common in any circle whatsoever.
He looks like a Kell and he's got an unfolded paper bird. Okay. Excuse me, Master Kell?
No need to call me master. Yes.
I look at Fayette like, this
Fayette
is the guy.
looks at this man, and if looks could kill, she says, Prince Zachary Kell. Correct?
Yes.
What is your relationship with my sister?
So he
And I'm
immediately
moving over him.
That's like fucking Aster loses it. He just starts laughing so hard.
So he still has the letter in his hand, and he's like hiding behind it halfway, and his face has gone beet red, and he's like,
Answer me.
we're study partners.
Just like has to back himself against the wall, and he looks at him like, "Yeah, study partners," and just keeps
Meanwhile,
fucking laughing.
Aster over there ruffling like
Yeah.
Were you to meet my sister last night?
Yes.
Did you meet my sister last night?
Yes.
When and where?
He looks at you and he looks down kind of like in shame. 11-ish?
Where?
The garden.
Fayette looks ready to strangle him.
I, I don't. If he had kidnapped her, he wouldn't still be in our archive.
I am where? Do you know what happened to my sister last night?
He looks at you and suddenly you see him like he kind of he still looks nervous, very anxious, but there's a smoldering anger behind his eyes as he crumples the paper. Yes, I know what's happened. Yes, I've been looking for her and I can't find her.
I am kind of sus. Can I analyze what I've heard?
Yeah,
See
go
if
ahead.
that's how he feels.
Go ahead. Oh no, he definitely feels angry. There is clear anger behind his words, but
Angry.
he also seems extremely nervous.
Why did you not tell anyone you were possibly the last person to see my sister?
He just hangs his head for a bit. I have been speaking to her for quite some time, and I promised Alexei that I would make sure I would not make a political incident, that it was purely academic. But she doesn't get to leave the castle.
You took her out of the castle.
He winces and then nods.
Tell me what happened that night.
She wanted her first drink.
Oh no.
Kind of like covers his mouth as he's kind of like cackling to himself, knowing that if he continues, Fayette will probably try to kill him.
Strangle him to death right on the spot.
And so she went and a different change of clothes, and we just had a single drink and that was it. But Your Majesty,
Lieutenant.
Guard Lieutenant. I killed more people that night than I have in a very long time. And I couldn't find her. I'm sorry. I'm still looking for her. I'm trying my best.
Who did you kill?
I don't know.
Hmm.
They were men that came to take her.
Where?
And he'll lay out like basically it was nearby a lower end tavern outside of actual Shiranar.
Said name was.
Okay.
To take her outside the castle. He took her outside the city.
I mean.
You guys forget that it's Zachary.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I know, but Jesus.
Fayette looks so upset. Oh.
They had could
Oh.
afford to be like a paper airplane. You know.
Did the princess have her crown with her when she was kidnapped?
We kept it just in case. She said it might help identify her if something bad went wrong.
What happened to the crown, do you know?
I don't know. They took her away and I wasn't able to follow her. There were a lot of people.
What were they like?
They were soldiers. They knew how to fight mages, and so that's why I had a difficult time of it. Not that they were much of a challenge, but that many people, I think it was 18, 19. It was still difficult for me.
Did they have any sort of bands like this? And he kind of pulls out his Blue Jay band. Different color, perhaps?
I don't have the gifts my siblings have. I'm not able to see in darkness, so I couldn't tell you. But
Understandable.
will say that they were uniform in clothing and in combat.
Were they wearing any symbols?
Not that I can remember. And as much as I tried to identify them, I killed all the ones that I could remember. And magic doesn't work if you don't know who you're looking for. Every time I try to look for her, nothing comes up.
Hmm.
And you can now see, like, he looks exhausted. Like he's been up all night.
Mhm.
So, Elliot's skill in magic is not of that nature, but as a wizard, what would the concept that she wasn't coming up at all mean to me? Does it
It means
imply
that someone is blocking her.
blocking,
Like actively blocking her.
actively blocking? So that means alive,
Mhm.
in my mind, at least.
Yeah, it's okay. It could also mean that she's in a she's in a place that is that no. Well, yes and no. Yeah,
So that's the best guess.
the
Okay.
best guess is blocking. The
Okay.
second best best guess is that she's in a place that's being blocked.
Well, that does bode well for her, and that someone's actively blocking, which her location, which probably means they still have her alive.
What do you know about the gardens? Why was that area desecrated?
I don't know. Honestly, the guards that are normally there when we do our meetings are
Meetings.
Eyebrow raise. Small smirk.
Whoa.
Meetings.
Just picture her like grabbing him by the throat and lifting him up.
yes. And I just we normally just sit and talk about she she's had a hard time learning the shield spell, and it's not that her formulaic expressions are wrong. It's more that the energy that's required to cast shield is
I
beyond
cut him
her.
off.
Geek nerd.
I don't
Sorry.
have time for that. You said that you cannot see where my sister is, correct? Could you possibly see who this knife belongs to? And I take the knife back from Elliot, the one with the symbol,
Mm-hmm.
and hand it to him.
As you hand it to him, he looks at it, and you hear, "Zachary, I."
Ah, right. She was looking for you.
Oh. He looks at you, Verona, then looks at Zach, and then looks at you.
I'm not
I
Verona.
mean, not Verona, Fayette, and then says, "What are you doing?"
I am interrogating your brother for the disappearance of my sister last night.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, Zach, come here for a second.
Bruh.
Very good at reading the rooms.
No. I'm very good at reading the room. I know when someone's looming threateningly over my own brother.
I'm certain the guard lieutenant means him no harm if he cooperates.
That's not how you should phrase that.
I will mean him no harm regardless. He is a guest here.
Right, of course.
That's cool. Can you stop glaring at him now?
That's
What do you mean?
that's just her face.
What?
Like,
Yeah, Faya kind of looks slightly confused, just
Like-
like, what?
I've known her for a few days. That's just how she looks all the time.
Oh. Just constant resting bitch. Got it.
Oh my god.
I apologize.
What did you do?
What is your name?
This is not. And he just kind of.
No. She looks at you. She looks at you, smiling. No. Tell her.
This is the princess from Graves Point who is supposed to be here brokering peace.
Mm-hmm. Peace. Our nations are going to be working together from now on. So let's all get along, have a good nap, and not try to kill each other. Okay? Sister, you're not helping. Shut up, Zach. No, you stop it.
You were just as bad when ours were missing. And you see him pull out his wand, set the knife down, and sit in front of it. This will take me some time. If you don't mind, Princess.
Fayette just nods.
The other one, Verona, approaches Aster and leans up against the wall with you. So, what? 4 of you work here, or?
You come here often?
Temporary aid to the princess. Captain Lieutenant.
Yeah, she did like
Oh.
glare back at you when you said princess.
He very quickly
Oh.
corrected himself.
Oh, you're the tough and able-bodied one. Kind of looks at her up and down.
Imp.
Not impressed. Rose does it better, I think.
And then raises an eyebrow.
My brother's also like, what did you call him? A guard lieutenant?
Alright. Everyone is everyone's specific taste.
No, I suppose not. Except maybe Jariana. That woman could have the taste. It could taste anything, and she'd be satisfied. Anyways, what's got you all up in a bunch?
The kidnapping of my sister.
Oh, right. I heard something about that. Sorry about that.
Which your brother knew something.
Anything I can help with?
Nothing comes to
Didn't you have to leave?
Looks at over at you. Yeah, but well, my sister doesn't rule me. I do.
Your sister is your queen.
Yeah. What of it?
She would rule over you.
Is that not how
Maybe.
it works there?
Zachary is still casting the spell, but he says, "Mm, she's she's given this kind of pseudo diplomatic immunity."
Diplomatic community.
Yeah, I'm a diplo what's a whatever.
Diplomat.
Fayette is so mad. She hates this Kell family so much.
Aster just kind of pulls out his book where he has the symbol sketched into it. Kind of like flips to the page and opens it. Recognizes?
Looks over at it. Where did you see this?
On that knife your brother's looking at, and another kidnapping site.
Oh, Cavernus is not gonna like this. Can I borrow that?
Sure. At the page. Gives
Takes
to her,
it.
and then immediately starts sketching it again on the next page.
Takes it. Hey, I'll be back.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go see the other diplo whatever.
Can I come?
This is the woman he was talking about yesterday, or earlier today. It feels like it's been longer than it has. I'm sorry, Miss.
I don't remember that, but okay. And she walks away. Kestra, she didn't say no to you following.
Okay, well, I will ask Mom.
Fayette.
Fayette.
If I can go.
Fayette is not really paying attention. She's basically like
Thieving.
glaring / watching Zach cast this with like perfect straight back posture. She just kind of nods.
Okay. All right, I'll be back soon. Scampers after her.
And then a few minutes later, his eyes open and says, "I need a map. I need a piece of paper. I need anything."
I turn to
sucked.
Elliot.
Get him.
I find a loose piece of paper that's not important, and then start digging around for the map that I probably have,
I mean,
but is now buried.
I probably
He pulls-
also have a map.
He pulls out an inkwell and begins quickly drawing. And what is produced is a pretty well done map, not map, but drawing of a building. And this building is it looks like an outpost for a red band outpost.
Yeah.
She's there. Or he's there. Whoever has this knife is there.
Fayette nods and takes back the dagger.
I'm sorry I couldn't be more helpful.
How far away is this?
He shakes his head and kind of points to no one has a map, right? Would anybody have a map of the city just on them?
Yeah.
Aster, you would?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Okay.
would.
Yeah, no. Oh, no, that's perfectly fine.
He probably has a map of like the city and then like the map of like the world.
So it is in the eastern side outside the city. Like not outside the grounds of the city, but like, that ring that I
Yeah.
eastern side of that.
Okay.
I see. If you find anything else out, please let us know.
He nods and then thinks on it for a second. Looks over at Elliot. Here. And he hands you a locate creature spell scroll.
Oh, thank you.
I was working on that last night so I could do some of my own investigating, but I guess you all would be better at this than I.
Nods. Okay.
I'm sorry. And he stands and walks away back to the archives.
Prince Zachary.
He stops and looks back.
If anything happens to my sister, it is your fault.
He nods.
I turn and walk away.
He heads back into the archives. While that's happening, Verona and Kestra walking down the halls, and she finally gets to a door and knocks. Oh, So who are you?
My name is Castroluma.
So who are you?
Governance knows me.
Okay. If you say so. Big guy's not gonna like being disturbed like he does. And the door opens. Big solid knight stands in front of you. Yes, Verona. Ah, Kestra.
So, like,
Come in.
bow slightly. Fuck Governance.
And Verona makes her way in, finds his bed, immediately lays down, and falls asleep. So,
I suppose she's sleeping. Hello again. Seems that the circle is active again.
yes, we have had reports of this thing.
They've kidnapped the one of the princesses, the younger.
Have you seen this before? And he holds up a red string.
I can't see anything.
Yes, you can. You can see the object.
I know,
But
but she still says it.
Yeah.
It's a string.
Yes. We have been finding them wrapped on people. It has been causing varying amounts of domination upon others.
Combination. To what end?
I am unsure, but the circle seems to be using it.
That can't be good.
It has power within it that I have not seen before. However, it is easily removed. My people have discovered ways of healing this domination.
Is this applicable in my own case or those of, say, limited holy power or?
In your case, you went willingly.
Huh? Oh. Yes.
This
think-
is. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you think they've been doing this for a long time?
I am unsure. Again, this magic that seeps within it is new to me.
Do I remember any strings?
No. You don't remember any strings or bands or anything like that?
Alright.
So it's probably new. If you find one like this,
God damn
bring it to me.
All right.
I need to collect more samples. That is
Oh.
why I am here.
I will absolutely seek the strings.
He nods.
Does
I
removing the
assume.
strings work?
Okay, say again?
Does removing the strings break the domination?
Yes, but it can leave the mind fractured and shattered.
And how might we do this less bluntly?
A dispel will break the domination without injury. However, it needs to be strong enough.
Strong. Got it. All right. I heard you wanted to see me. Is this what it was about?
Yes.
I see. Well, I have become involved with the other princess, Shirner, Fayette. We're
Excellent. Continue your friendship with her. We may need it for the future.
very well.
Haha, friendship.
Little friendship. She like looks, gestures towards the slumbering Verona.
The whelp will be dealt with.
She seems ineffective.
This was done out of necessity. Rose has not returned yet.
Well, I hope it won't hamper the peace process then.
I will ensure that it does not.
Very good. If there's nothing else.
He nods to the door, then goes over to Verona. I have heard that you have not been kind to our host. Oh, what? What's going on?
I leave them.
I must discipline a whelp once more, so shall I. Wait, no, don't do. And the door closes.
Dude, you have a fucking wife.
Um.
Yeah. I miss Blue.
And that's where we're gonna call session, because assuming you guys head straight there, we're not gonna have enough time.
Yeah.
I was still debating if it's worth it to talk to the guards.
If you'd like.
Just about, now that we know that whatever happened here in the garden was faked, I mean, someone still died.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think that's worth it? I'm sorry to, hold it up longer. I could just do it if that's easier.
No, I do think it is a good idea to figure out which guards exactly watched during their meetings and who was on guard at the garden at that exact point.
Well, that person's dead.
Chris, do you
Well, the other
think
one.
it'll take too long to do this?
No, I can give you the information, because you guys would just, there wouldn't be any reason for them to withhold it.
Yeah.
So the guard told you or the guard told you that there was one person on duty and the other person was sick. The big questions were why. The big question was why was there only one?
Yes.
The reason given was that the guard who was on duty requested to, just keep it, this is her common duty, I'll handle it. It's no problem. I'll even take double shift for the night. It seems as if she was probably trying to keep their rendezvous
Secret.
secret.
Ones that already knew.
Mhm.
Aiding and abetting the kidnapping of the princess. Crime.
Yeah. Oh, well, they're dead, so. Okay.
Autopsy, they have a red string in their nose or something.
So, yeah. Guys learned a lot in a little.
Yeah, I'm really sorry for being late, guys.
No, it's okay.
It's all good.
But yes, I shall give my phone number to those who want it. And my brother's phone number.
Give it to the person you trust the most. So
Yeah.
probably not me.
Decide
shit.
who is it.
I trust you, Alicia.
Oh,
No.
God.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Give me.
Wrong choice.
Wrong choice.
Just send it to someone. You can just message it to them.
But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
was
it was
fun.
really. I like the mystery with it. I'm really sorry that I keep I feel like I keep talking too much. I'm very sorry. Please,
It's
anyone
literally your
interrupt me.
sister.
I think everybody's playing their character extremely well. So
I'm just here for the entertainment, you know? I'm just
I
watching.
do appreciate that Aster's just constantly in the background laughing.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a theme.
Comic relief's important.
Yeah, he just kind of watches.
Elliot's great. I mean, he's perfect as like the straight man.
I'm here.
The not straight man.
Yeah. I mean, Fayette's great. I thought you handled Zach pretty well.
Yeah, I don't
He
think
he does feel terrible though.
Yeah.
that's good. He should.
Wow. Fucking correct.
Sorry, he should. Too bad.
To take the princess of a neighboring kingdom
It was dumb.
out of the castle without telling anyone, and then continued to keep that information to himself.
Yeah, that's one, sus, and two, irresponsible.
I mean, it's not sus if you remember how young they are.
How old is Zach though? He's pretty
I'm
old.
sorry, but
He's not
when
old.
you're
He is not old.
when you are royalty and your decisions affect other political alliances, I'm sorry, you don't get much of a childhood. And the excuse that you can make mistakes like that.
How old is Zach, though? I'm curious now.
He's 22.
Yeah,
He's
I was
22.
gonna say. Not
Yeah, I
that
think-
young.
Yeah, because he was 16 when we started the old game and we passed.
Mhm.
That matches up ish.
Yeah,
he was
he's
Abu, and now he is less.
yeah, he is excessively young. So, and you got to remember it's not
Am
a
I
lot of
excessively young? I'm 1 year older than he is. in
a
real
lot
life.
of a lot of his he's only has one person to really look up to that's responsible.
Which is Rose.
No, which is his mom.
Yeah.
I mean, I was talking about Grandpa Rose, but okay.
Grandpa, okay, yes, but Grandpa, he doesn't hang out with Grandpa Rose.
Hmm.
Grandpa Rose doesn't do that nerd shit. What the fuck is it? A book?
Also, he's dead.
Also,
Like,
he's dead.
he's dead.
But yeah.
He would have Rose, but Rose doesn't really understand Zach all that much. What with the magic.
Hey champ, what's this nerd shit?
And
Morton? Oh, you're not.
he's got Rose, or not Rose, Verona.
I mean, he's a
Who's-
divination wizard, for fuck's sakes. Didn't you see this coming?
No, he's not that kind of divination wizard, unfortunately.
Let's see. What kind of divination wizard is he, huh?
Finding people.
Yeah, well, he's not very good at that either.
How's that working for him?
It's not.
I'm sorry. His specialty is finding people, and he had to make a locate creature spell.
He made it for other people to use.
Ah.
Sure he did.
Well, I'm gonna do that.
He was gonna ask Verona to help him, but
Got cornered.
cornered. And honestly, Verona is one of the perfect people to ask. Hey, can you help me? Because when she wakes up, she wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
She is also a powerful bard and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She also can fucking fly.
Yes, but she wouldn't do that here.
No.
That's
Yeah, it would be
probably for the best.
And
yeah, we're negotiating peace, dragon.
And the reason why he didn't say anything, because again, he didn't want to cause a political incident.
No,
It's like-
that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I understand.
Oh, I had sent Aurelian after the bearded dragon boy.
Mm-hmm.
Can I check in with Aurelian?
Yeah, June's gone.
Great.
You find the Dragonborn easily enough, and he seems to be looking at the vault and staring at it like, how did she break in? Because he's assuming that she broke in.
Oh, he's so stupid. It's fine. I do pass on the message of, yeah, we're not gonna give him shit, but he's supposed to be here.
Mm.
Got distracted by life.
Everything. Yeah.
I love Nixos. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I think he's a great NPC.
You almost made me throw up.
He didn't sound like the fucking.
Noah, when was the last time you ate?
I ate before I went to bed, but it was KFC, and that's probably why I slept like a fucking brick.
Oh, I had so much fun coming up because I needed him to sound as disgustingly unlikable as possible.
You succeeded.
I don't know if Noah answered me or not because I didn't hear anything.
You said he had
Okay.
KFC.
I asked
Before he
when,
went to bed.
what, but okay.
Right before he went to sleep.
Okay.
I've told Zachary that he's my emergency contact for you, Alicia.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, he's his part in all of this will be shown at some point and sometime.
Plot pending.
So the only title I have written down is McPocalypse.
That's
Yes.
fine.
I'm like, I'm pretty
There
sure
were some
there were some
good
other
ones,
good
but
ones, but that one was the best. I was like, These are funny, but McPocalypse is gonna be the title, probably. Fuck. Hey Chris, did we level?
That's the new plot. No.
Chris, let us level.
Yeah. We
You
did
You
so
guys
much.
literally leveled last
We
session.
did so
Chris,
much,
Steve,
though.
we're not
Chris,
levels.
That was
let
like
us
2 weeks
level.
Yeah, we did so much today, right? I mean,
It
Kes-
feels like you
Kester
guys
killed a
accomplished
flower.
a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, we did get a lot done despite starting an hour late.
Hey, Alicia, are we gonna level in the Wednesday game on Wednesday?
I don't know. You might just fucking die.
That's
fair. We might just have to start a new campaign.
We
Fucking
all
TPK.
just explode.
God.
That'd be fucking horrible.
We all just
We all
explode.
just
That's a
fucking
great-
die
It's
in
the
the
perfect
fair,
time
and
for
then we
Kira
all
to
make
kill.
new star calls. Like, Jesus.
I'd
good.
probably have to just do a whole new campaign.
Yeah.
Well, the world's over.
Yeah.
you could narrate the end of the world since we fucking failed.
I might.
Do it.
Everyone was better off.
They all were happier in the sea.
Everyone was happier, including you guys. You're dead now. You no longer have to suffer.
No,
Yeah.
no more pain.
Planar euthanasia. Like,
Oh
Jesus.
yeah. What are we doing for closer to Christmas sessions?
Probably not.
So
Yeah.
our last
Difficulty
session
held.
would be like 16th.
Yeah.
So
Um,
21st is too close to Christmas.
I mean, it's up to you guys, honestly, for that game.
I'm not traveling nowhere.
we're not going out of town.
As far as I can tell, the 21st should be fine for us.
I might cancel, but I might not.
Okay.
It depends on how because I'm gonna be the moving thing is gonna be happening in the next 3 weeks. So
Oh hell
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
so
that's exciting.
Yeah. If
So-
you need to cancel, just do it.
yeah.
I'm assuming we're probably not gonna play the 23rd. I'm guessing people will be busy.
Guess what?
30th. Yeah, we'll see. 30th though, I'm assuming should be okay.
I'm not going to
Mhm.
drink.
I mean, it's the 30th
It's not the 31st.
is
Fair.
the New Year.
Mhm.
It's
No, I won't
New
be
Year.
drinking. Maybe.
New Year's Eve.
I have decided. For New Year's, I will ask her out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Nice.
So nice.
That's when Alex asked me out.
Perfect. Good.
And it's when I asked her to marry me.
I remember that.
Yep, both.
I also remember that you slip and fell.
Oh yeah, Alex did.
What?
You
When did I
slipped
fall?
when getting on your knees.
No. Oh, did I?
Yes.
He blocked it from his memory because it was too embarrassing. Okay.
Or
On
my
that
bajillion
note,
messages.
I'm ending the VOD.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
Yeah, it's immortalized.
Oh, Jesus.